So yeah, it's been a while since I've streamed Hex, that is. I have streamed some Melee over the past couple of days. But yeah, we're gonna try to play some Cosmic Constructed here. Gonna try out Slag Pot first. Haven't used it in a while, and I don't know, it still seems like it could be good. For some reason my stream doesn't seem to be up. Oh, okay, there we go. We're live. So we're up against a mirror, it looks like. This hand's fine. Or actually, no, this hand's terrible because we don't have a necrotic. Yeah, this is what I get for being a little rusty and not having played this deck for a while. But, yeah, I don't know. We'll see how this goes. I guess like our best draw at this point would just be a Ruby Shard. Or something along those lines. Yeah, and he's got the second Ruby now. He's attacked us once, though. And he has no Underworld dudes in play yet. And yeah, like at this point, he kind of has to, like deal with our board, or there's just like not a lot he can really do. Like he kind of needs to have like a cremate for our web spawn, or for the Geist, I guess. Maybe he just has two cremates. Cremate Rust Bucket. It's interesting. Okay, well, drawing that Ruby Shard there is really good. Because now we get to... Yeah, we have 3 in our grave. Let me think how he should do this, because he hasn't used his champion ability yet. Let's see, you can Rust Bucket, make that guy unable to block. Attack for 6. 6 plus 4 is 10. Cremate to these is 12. I mean, we could leave him at 7, but that's obviously not what we want to be doing. Yeah, we probably want to kill this with cremate, just because it gives him like one less race. Like I don't think we really care about this Gravengeist too much. So yeah, that puts him at 10, which is pretty reasonable. But yeah, like we can definitely still lose here. Because we have no cards in hand, of course. Alright, I guess we'll see what he decides to do. Let's see, 8. Yeah, let's see, that puts, if we block here, that puts 2 in his grave right away. And then he could play like a Death Seeker and then make it like a 4/3 or something. Yeah, I think we're actually supposed to take this. And yeah, that's game. Alright, so yeah, he kind of had a slow start that game, which is the issue there. My sideboard's a little outdated. Like, I'm not sure if Crackling Magma is like still the best sideboard card for this matchup, but since I have it here, I'm gonna bring it in. Also, I think I want some music. So yeah, like in the mirror, I don't like Rust Buckets too much. And oh yeah, and I usually board in Gemborn Prowler. And I think Commander Prompt is a little slow in this matchup, like on the draw. Yeah, I don't know. It's been a while since I played mirrors, so like I don't really remember exactly how I'm supposed to side. But I think that's usually close to how I side, anyways. So yeah, this hand is better. Our Crypt Dust will actually be able to add Ruby, which is kind of nice. I mean, this hand isn't like too insane in the mirror, to be honest. Like the most important card in the mirror is definitely Losgar's Vengeance, which we don't have, but like I don't think our hand is bad enough to mulligan either. Alright, I guess he's coming out strong with the Death Seeker on 1. I think we probably have to play Lackey here rather than Blight Knight. It'd be pretty sweet if we like drew a shard. Like if we like block here and trade lackeys, we could go like web spawn, cremate your Death Seeker, play our Death Seeker, and like make a bunch of dudes. Yeah, like I'm just gonna force this trade here. Because if we draw a shard, like we can do some really sick stuff with like our lackey in our grave. And we only take 1 this way, which is kind of a nice bonus as well. Yeah, and there it is. So now we play this. Make this second ruby, of course. And then now we can play this. Cremate your dude. Alright, I guess that goes to his hand. That's pretty good. Yeah, I don't think we want to use our champion ability yet. I still don't really like Reginald's Riposte in the mirror too much, but it's like pretty decent there, I guess. Like, I don't really like Reginald's Riposte against anything. I just don't have it in my sideboard because I just think the card is really overrated. I used to have it in my sideboard, but I took it out a while ago. I guess drawing another web spawn is pretty good. Alright, well we're gonna have scrunch food, presumably until like the end of time. We've got like 6 dudes in our grave. Yeah, now I think we'll just, like, rust bucket his guy. I mean, I don't think rust bucket's too great in the mirror, but it's pretty good there. Now I just gotta think here. Like, obviously we have 2 resources left, which we can use to play the Blight Knight. But then if he Losgar's Vengeances us, we're kind of in trouble. Yeah, based on how the game's played out here, I'm pretty sure he just has a Losgar's Vengeance in his hands. And I was right. So you guys, look at how much of a master I am. It's kind of like hard to explain how I knew he had a Losgar's Vengeance in his hand, but it's the fact that he hasn't, like, there's been all these turns where he's been passing without doing anything, which implies that, like, his hand is just mostly shards and removal spells. And obviously Losgar's Vengeance is, you know, one of the more common removal spells, so you can kind of just sort of, like, process of elimination on that one. If that makes sense. So yeah, now we'll play the Blight Knight. And yeah, now if he uses his champion ability, his Dreadlings just go straight to the grave. Yeah, I mean, we'll just take this here. Yeah, now we just, like, force him to block with the web spawn or he's dead, which is pretty good. Or actually, maybe he's just dead anyways. We can make a Dreadling, but to get in for, like, an extra 1 point of damage. I'm trying to think if it's worth it or not. Yeah, I don't really think that accomplishes anything. Yeah, like him being at 3 versus being at 2. Well, actually, no, it actually is a bit different, given that we play Cremates and Necropolis coins. Yeah, we'll just summon the Dreadling. Because obviously here he kind of just has to block our Blight Knight and go to 2. Yeah, and then, and now it's just pretty difficult for us to lose here, because just so many cards that we can draw just kill him. Okay, so he attacks us for 4, to put us at 7. Yeah. So yeah, like I think we attack, force him to trade, we draw 2, and then like any of those 2 cards could potentially just win us the game. Yeah, like this one. Okay, so we're up to 18 and constructed now. Yeah, like, to be honest, you know, I know a lot of people don't really like watching, Ivan Slagpot games. At least that's what most people who watch my stream have told me. Like, oh, Slagpot sucks, it's boring, you know, it's you know, cheesy, but Like, I actually think it's one of the better decks right now. Like, I hate to say it. I wish I wish the best deck was something like a bit less aggro, but honestly I think like the two best decks right now are probably like this and like Blood Wild. Like the Blood Wild Deathcore deck. So I'm gonna post our opponent's deck list in the chat so you can see what differences there were. Wow, yeah, this guy's list is actually like really weird. Like he's main decking Reginald's Ripostes and like Crackling Magmas. And he's like only playing 2 Cremate. Yeah, it's a really weird list. And then he's just like not playing. He's playing like 1 Rust Bucket Distractor in the main deck. I don't know. It's an interesting build. So yeah, we'll try some more games of Slagpot. See how it goes. Like last few times I streamed, I was using Papa Goot and Winter Moon, and like literally could not win a match. Like I was on some ridiculous losing streak. Like I lost like 10+ matches in a row. So yeah, that's kind of why I decided to go back to Slagpot, because my newer decks weren't really seemed to be working out too well. And I was actually borrowing some cards for hi Alan Petty, will you upload your stream VOD to YouTube please so I can add it to VOD.hexcompendium.com later? Yeah, sure, I'll do that. Actually, I have multiple YouTube channels. The channel that I'll be uploading it to, I'll post it in the chat. Is this one, Alan C. Pennington, that's where I'll upload it to. But yeah, as I was saying before, I was talking to this guy in chat. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was talking about how I was on this horrible losing streak like the last few games. Which I was. I don't know, I guess there's not much to say, other than the fact that I was losing a lot before and I won my first match, so I'm kind of happy about that. So maybe my luck is turning around. And like I will play some Papa Goot later today as well for today's stream. I just I don't want to do a few games of Slagpot since I haven't played that deck in a while. Alright, so up against Angus the Arsonist, which, I don't know, from my experience before, seemed like a slightly favorable matchup. Obviously, mulliganing to 6 doesn't really help, but we are on the play, which is also kind of helpful. Like, if we were on the draw with this 6-card hand, I'd be saying there's, like, probably no way we could win. But yeah, this is like another matchup where like having Lasgar's Vengeance is just really important. Yeah, we probably have to block the Outlaw, actually. If we don't, then he just, like, gets to kill our guy for free next turn. And yeah, we're just, like, drawing all shards, so there's just probably no way we're ever winning. But I will try my best. Like, the main thing that makes this matchup favorable for us, I think, this is my opinion of course, is the fact that this champion starts at 17, which actually just makes it pretty easy to outrace him. Like, if we have a good draw, the issue here is we have a terrible draw. Huh, that's interesting. So he's not attacking with the baby Yeti this time. Wow, okay, so we've literally drawn only shards this entire game. Like, not exaggerating. Every single draw has been a shard. So yeah, Froth Fang Crackler makes sense. At this point, letting us draw 2 will probably just help us, though. But yeah, we're probably just losing here because our draws have just been so bad. Yeah, still not sure how we were supposed to win this game, but I'll try. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we're just dead. So yeah, we want these. And hold on. Yeah, maybe like a couple casualties of war. And like commander prompt thing is just too slow. We just don't want 4 drops really. Probably take out one of those. I don't know, maybe we just don't want casualty of war actually. Now that I think about it. Because problem is I can't, well no, actually Rust Bucket Distractors are pretty bad. Yeah, we'll take those out. So yeah, I mean, this hand's fine. Hopefully we don't just draw only shards again. So now this turn, probably they're playing Lackey or just leaving up 2 for Crackling Magma. Yeah, I think playing Lackey is probably just better here. Problem is, we leave up 2 for Crackling Magma, and on his turn 2, he plays, like, a Frostfang Cackler. Then, like, we kind of wished we'd just played the Lackey instead. Yeah, I mean, I think we're just supposed to play this thing here. Sure. And yeah, I think I will just make a Dreadling here. Yeah, he's 13 to our 20, so I think we're in pretty decent shape. Yeah, I don't really care about either of those. And let's think. 5, 7, 9. Yeah, I think we'll just like Crackling Magma and attack. Yeah, and then just play that and say go. And now I'm not really sure what he can do to win. So can he Losgar's Vengeance us? Is he attacked with 7 things? No, he's like attacked with, yeah, he's attacked with like nowhere near 7 things. So yeah, we'll just take it. And yeah, I think he's still dead. Yeah, because we can just like, yeah, web spawn plus cremate on the face is just lethal. Because yeah, 6 plus 2. Yeah, okay. I still think our board is like pretty much what we want it to be. Or our deck post board rather is what we want it to be. I mean, obviously being on the draw will make this game a bit harder. But we do have like Crackling Magmas and Losgar's Vengeance and Cremates and stuff, so hopefully it'll be okay. I actually like this hand, like, quite a bit. Yeah, so I think here I'll just play the Death Seeker to block something. Yeah, obviously you're just blocking here. Already replays the same goat. Then he plays that. Yeah, and I think you just play the Lackey and say go. It'll kind of suck if he has like Boltwing Phoenix or something, but other than that I think we'll be okay. I mean, I guess I'll do the obvious block here. Like, obviously he can, like... Okay, so he plays that. And then just says go. So let's think about this here. So I think the play is... play Web Spawn. Use our champion ability. Sack this. Cremate the Scapegoat. And then, like, attack for 1 billion. And yeah, I mean, now that puts him in a pretty tough spot here. He's only at 7 or 23. I mean, 23, that's a lot. And 7 is not a lot. Yeah, that's just fine. Did he play his Shard before he played Matriarch of Flames? That's what it looks like. yeah, I think we just attack here. And he just chumps. Cycle this. Probably should have cycled it first, that way if we draw Vengeance. Yeah. I messed it up. I was supposed to cycle first, that way our Vengeance would cost 7 here. So that's my bad, actually. Yeah, hopefully that doesn't just cost me the game, because now he like attacks us for 4 and makes a burn to the ground. And things start to get pretty hard. So yeah, I think let's go Lackey, Lackey. Makes another burn to the ground. I think we have to take it, or else he just goes. Hold on, let me think. Let me think here. If we double block, he kills one of our lackeys, we take no damage. What's he used? If we take it, he probably has to like burn to the ground one of these guys. We attack, and then he's just living. Yeah, I think we actually have to double block. The only way not blocking works is if we draw like a cremate or something to kill him, or like an Acropolis coins to kill him, or like an Underworld Crusader to kill him. Alright, he's gonna try to win the grind game, I guess. Or just start attacking us with that. Yeah, I guess that's probably the right play. Killer Web Spawn, attack us with the Scapegoat. Yeah, now we have like double Losgar's Vengeance. Oh my god, this is unbelievable. Like, I just want to draw something playable. Yeah, now we just can't win, because we go to 9, and I don't think any possible draw lets us win that I can think of. Yeah, there's nothing that just straight up deals him 5. Oh no, we can draw coins, cycle it, and then off the coins draw into an Underworld Crusader, and then kill him. Oh, there's the coins! There's the coins! If we draw an Underworld Crusader, he's actually just dead. Can we do it? Oh, no luck. No luck. See, I'm not sure if I played that game correctly. Obviously, in hindsight, if we just didn't block, we might have been in better shape. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. And, like, even though we did lose that match 2-1, I do think we're favored there. We just got kind of unlucky. Just because of the fact that we're basically both playing the same deck, but his deck starts at 17 and we start at 24. Yeah, like his list looks, I don't know, pretty standard-ish. Boards 4 Burning Ires, which is quite a few. Who are we up against here? Uzi the Bonewalker. From my experience, I kind of find this to be a good matchup too. Just because, yeah, we're kind of playing similar decks, but we have Losgar's Vengeance, they don't. Assuming this is like the mono blue list or whatever, I'd say it's probably favorable. If it's some like weird, you know, 4-color deck with Uzi the Bonewalker, then obviously different story. Yeah, it seems like it's the blue combo deck, which, like I said, I think is a good matchup for us. And yeah, hopefully next turn we can just start comboing off with Pyro Smoke Cabalist here. He's just gonna transmog our guy, which is fine, I guess. Oh, he's playing Thunderfields here in his list. I don't think that's a standard choice. Usually it's not a standard choice, at least. Yeah, let's attack here. If he wants to trade, like, we just get a charge counter for it anyways. So yeah, next turn we can just use our champion ability again. Can Rust Bucket whatever blocker he plays. Yeah, I don't really care about that guy too much. I'm drawing a few too many shards, though. Alright, he goes to 16. Our vengeance only costs 3, which is good news. And we just get to use our champion ability again next turn. I mean, I guess I'll cycle this. And yeah, we'll just say go, I guess. And I don't know, hope he doesn't have another Empress. Yeah, drawing another Rust Bucket seems pretty good to me. Man, and we drew a Wicked Web Spawn. Alright, we're doing it live. Alright, well hopefully this is good enough. And that's game! So yeah, this is a matchup where I really like Casualty of War. And... I mean, I guess Blight Knight is also okay here. It's not, like, insane or anything, but certainly seems potentially good. I don't know, like, I don't like cremates because they just don't kill anything. I don't really know how relevant First Strike is here. Probably just rather give it Gladiator, so it attacks for more. And yeah, I guess you could take out like a Dread Apprentice or something. But yeah, after this match, I think I'll probably play some Papa Goot, see how that fares. Everyone loves Papa Goot. So he's going first in capped. Yeah, we'll keep this, I guess. Alright, 23-23. He's playing Technician? Well, so much for boarding out my cremates. Alright, I guess drawing a shard here is actually pretty good. This is going to be rune binding all day. All day day. Play this, since it'll, you know, attack for more progressively as the game goes on. Okay. Alright, I guess he's gonna be playing Copycat. Yeah. Alright, he's got two of these dudes. Yeah, it turns out Driver's like pretty good against O5s. So let's think. Yeah, I think I'll cycle coins here, actually. Try to, like, draw into a shard. Oh, we're drawn to Lasgar's Vengeance. That's pretty good, too, actually. let's just play this. So I got 4 Spiderlings in my deck out of 52 cards. It's like a 1 in 13 chance of drawing one. Yes, now we just get to... So 5, 6... I don't know, we'll say, that can't block. So if we attack with these 5, Vengeance costs 2. Yeah, I probably don't want to play Vengeance. Probably just want to jam the Underworld Crusader. Alright, he just conceded. Alright, I guess we're up to rank 18 now. I will be posting my opponent's deck list in the chat, as per usual. His list looks a little different. Or maybe not. No, it definitely looks a little different. He's playing, like, Verdicts in the main deck. Like, he has 4 Verdict of the Ancient Kings, which is a very unusual choice. His, like, removal spells, he plays 2 Ruin Binds, 3 Transmogs, and 2 Into the Unknown. He's playing, like, 1 Commander Prompt, and 3 Consult the Talon, with no, whatchamacallit, the dude that puts the dude in play, the 2-drop, I forget what it's called, but he's not playing any of those. And, yeah, his sideboard's, like, a little weird, too. Like, the Technician was boarded in. I'm not really sure why, like what that's intended to accomplish. But yeah, like that's kind of interesting. Yeah, I mean, this whole list is pretty interesting. So yeah, I'm gonna try out some Papa Goot now. And let's see how that does. Select Pot went 2-1 today in matches, and our loss was pretty close. Got kind of unlucky. Alright, hopefully he finds us an opponent here soon. I mean, it's a weekend. I think people would be on. Alright, so we're up against a slag pot deck. And we are on Papagoot. I don't know, from my experience, this feels like about an even matchup. I mean, we're just keeping here. Like, we have Dark of Night, Twilight Archon, we're just never mulliganing. Looks like our opponent, though, will be mulliganing. But yeah, this is a pretty good hand for the matchup. Like, having the turn 2 Decree of Banishing is pretty nice as well. The only thing that'd be even better is if we, like, for our 8th card, draw a Diamond Shard, then we can go, like, turn 1 Vesper, turn 2 Decree. Do we want a resource or a non-resource on top with Blood Ice? Probably a resource, that way we make sure that we hit our 4 drop. Yeah, I'll put a resource on top here. And ship the turn. Although, like, you could make an argument for putting a non-resource on top too, like hoping that it's a Nightfall or something to speed up our Twilight Archon. But, I mean, it's kind of interesting here. He actually just doesn't have a turn 1 or turn 2 play. So yeah, I mean, I guess we'll just play Vesper and pass. Certainly not mad that he doesn't have a turn 2 play. I mean, it makes the matchup easier for us. The slower the draw he has, the better. Probably be playing like an Underworld Crusader and attacking us this turn, I'd imagine. That's fine too. What is this guy doing? He's just like doing nothing. Like just stone nothing. Alright, I guess we're gonna be playing some more Vespers. And pumping them up. Yeah, I actually just have no idea what this guy's doing. There's just no freaking clue what this guy's doing. How is it turn 4 and he's not played a single troop yet? Like, what is his hand? Like 4 Losgard's Vengeances or something? I don't understand. Like, what did he... I mean, I guess he did go to 6, so... It makes sense that maybe he just didn't keep like a very good 6 and was hoping it would improve with his draws. I guess we're just gonna make another Daybreak. And yeah, why not? I'll just cast this for 6. Nice Gravengeist, buddy. Oh, he's playing Gruesome Deed in his deck. I guess maybe that explains why he hasn't done anything. He's just had, like, Gruesome Deeds that he couldn't play. So yeah, like, I just like Blinding Ires here. Like, Hero Falls are just a bit too slow. Darkenite is also kind of slow. And, like, I don't think this is a matchup where we want cheap shots, actually, even though it seems like it might be applicable. Because, like, the only things it kills, like, we don't really care about that much. Like, obviously, Blinding Ire doesn't hit, like, his Ruby guys, but we don't really care about any of them anyways. Like, he only has a few. Like, the main dudes we actually want to hit are the, blood dudes. Like, you know, the Emperor's Lackeys, and the Underworld Crusaders, and the dude that makes spiders. This is a sick hand. Keep. Thinking, do we play the Vesper or not? Because obviously here we can go like Shard, Vesper, next turn Nightfall. Yeah, I think we do just play the Vesper now. Obviously, you know, the alternative is we go Blood Shard, Nightfall, then next turn play Thought Collector. But I think this is just better. I guess playing the Nightfall in turn 1's better if we're like scared of Withering Gaze, but usually these decks don't sideboard Withering Gaze. Oh, well, there it is. Shows how much I know, right? That's typically not a standard sideboard choice, though, for Slag Pot. But yeah, I guess if we lose game 2, we'll know for game 3 at least he's playing Withering Gaze. Also, he's like, is he playing like a, hold on, 2, 3, 8? He's playing a 65 card deck? That's a little weird. Not sure that's about. And I don't know if our opponent's like ever gonna resolve this Withering Gaze. Oh, well, apparently we're just incredibly lucky and just draw Nightfall anyways. Lol. Yeah, man, nice Underworld Crusader. This is a little awkward. Yeah, we probably have to play the Blood Shard. Or maybe we do play the Damage Shard, that way we can Dark of Night next turn if we want to. Let's see, we're at 12. Make a Daybreak. Thought Collector can block something. No, we probably want the Thought Collector to block. Honestly, this Thought Collector could just easily give us a 4th shard to play Dark Knight anyways, so I think this play will work. Okay. I don't know how relevant that is. Yeah, it's fine. We just draw a shard anyways. Yeah, then I think we just kill this and attack. Yeah, so this is 8, we're at 18, so I think hopefully we should be fine. If we draw like any kind of constant, our Vesper will be a 5/5, which is nice because it puts it out of Losgar's Vengeance range. And like it, you know, makes it bigger than the Crusader. Alright, he just conceded. So yeah, I mean, this stream's probably gonna be a little on the short side today, but I think we're just gonna play one more match, then we'll call it a day. That'll be like 5 matches, which isn't that bad. This is a pretty sweet hand. I haven't played this matchup too much yet, Papagute versus Sockets, so I'm not really sure like who's favored. Like I played against Sockets a fair bit, just not too much with Papagute. Which is, I assume this is Sockets. Obviously, it could be something else, but usually Bishop Elijah decks are like the sort of Diamond Sapphire Socket-based decks. But yeah, I think we're gonna be going aggro here with our Thought Collectors. Huh. Maybe it's like humans? I mean, Sockets and humans aren't too different, but... So yeah, if he doesn't deal with these Thought Collectors, the game's actually just going to be over pretty quickly. I guess that's one way to deal with Thought Collectors. think we probably... Well, if we Dark Knight and kill it, he just gets it back and replays it. Yeah, it doesn't really accomplish a whole lot. Yeah, I think I just play Twilight Eclipse and say go. And just try to ride that to victory. Sure. Now all of our shit costs more. Because this thing. Aw, let me think here. Play this, 4, 6. Yeah, I probably just need Thought Collector to block. I think I'll put a resource on top here. Just in case he like rune binds us again. Plus, like, the resource does allow us to use our champion ability again, which will be kind of nice. Okay, and he just gave us a resource, makes sense. So yeah, I think we just kill this now. Yeah, and then now, like, we're just dealing him 9. That's game. And I think we actually have nothing to sideboard in or out. Like, Cheap Shot isn't good, Withering Gaze isn't good, Journey isn't good, Blinding Ire isn't good. Ugh! Ugh. Alright, on to game 2. This hand seems fine. Is it insane? No, but it's fine. We're definitely not going to 6, right? I mean, the average 6 isn't better. Yeah, I think we're just gonna play Thought Collector here. I mean, it does block that guy. Yeah, that guy's pretty good. Gets to summon 2 phantoms. I don't know, we're probably supposed to be hero falling that guy. Like, it does get rid of all the other ones in his deck at least. I mean, he could wait until his turn to do it, but then he can just runebind it, which is kind of awkward. Because I would say if we, like, wait until his turn to do it, then he doesn't get to attack us with the phantoms. Yeah, let's get something 2 or less, okay. So yeah, we take 2, we're just gonna gain 1 back. And then, yeah, I think we'll just say go and probably just, hero fall in his ready step. That's a pretty good card, I guess. So we can go Vesper, Thought Collector, Nightfall. Into Twilight Archon. Swift Strike. Or we can just kill this and play Twilight Archon. Then go. Yeah, I think we probably just want to kill this. And AS Heroes hope he doesn't have Decree of Vanishing. I'd say it's fairly likely that he has it though. Or that, I mean, same shit. Huh, why is he only attacking with 1 Phantom? That's really strange. I don't know if that's like a misclick or what. guess he has like a mobilized card. That has to be it, probably. I will play this, see if he like counters it or something. And he didn't counter it. Yeah, I think I'll just play this. So he's gonna Runebind to the Twilight Eclipse. So yeah, I guess we probably just need to guidance for a resource here. Life Drain Flight, we can give it Invincible. Yeah, I guess that's kinda good because we can like block this shit. +1 for each card in your hand, we can just attack with that. I don't know, I think like probably just going Vesper Nightfall Thought Collector is probably the play. Just because it makes our Twilight Eclipse like gain more every turn. Probably just like double block here before this gets out of hand. Oh, that's a pretty good card to draw actually. And that's a pretty good card for him to draw. I'll put a non-resource on top. And play this and hopefully draw 2 and gain some life. Well, that's a really good card. This isn't in our deck, like the Twilight Archon transformed into it. But yeah, I think at this point we're good now. Like we can wipe the board and then just like put this dude into play, which is kind of ridiculous. Like unless he just has another Runebind, I guess. Yeah, so now I think we just cast like From the Ashes and just win. GG! Yeah, I'm pretty sure we want this. And yeah, I think he's pretty much dead now or close to it. Like, obviously this puts him at 2, and then the Nightfalls kill him. So yeah, unless he has like some way to out our entire board, this is just gonna be game. I guess I could have just played this too, but yeah, I don't know, it doesn't really matter. Alright, GG's. That's gonna be it for today. I guess I leveled up. See, I'll post my opponent's list in the chat. Yeah, I don't know, looks like a fairly standard-ish humans list. Oh, the Diamond's Favors are in the main deck, which is kind of interesting. So yeah, you guys can check out that list. We did pretty well for today. We went 4-1 in matches. So I'm back up to number 15, which I guess is pretty respectable position in the ladder. So yeah, thanks to everyone who watched. I know I haven't really streamed HEX in a while. But yeah, follow me on Twitch if you aren't already. I will try to remember to upload this VOD to YouTube because Joe Lee Paul asked me to do that. And yeah, I don't know. Take care.